All right, what's happening, everybody? What's happening, family? How you all doing this Sunday? And I know it's Monday for some of you guys. There we go. Get all that situated. What is happening? There we go. Let me get to about right there. All right. Hopefully everybody's going on, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Everybody had a it's already Monday there. Wow. And you're in Australia, right? What time is it in Australia? So now, first things first, why is this so late for me on the East Coast? Well, I didn't get off work till like 7:30. By the time I got home and unwound, you know how that goes. I turn my oven on. I go throw some wings in there, play some God of War later on. But and shout out to everybody that's watching all around the world. What's happening, everybody? I know there's other podcasts you guys can go watch. You know, so who is catfishing you? I don't even know what that means. So. You're free to play Forza anytime this week. Well, send me an invite and we'll play. I'll be up for at least 2 more hours. So, all right. So uncompetitive. You're in England. Okay. So, all right. So yeah, but what is happening out there? So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and come on and have a discussion because I've seen this. Because I never thought this would happen. I mean, I knew the Xbox community was wobbly. I knew that they were a bunch of skinny jeans wearing people. Like, shout out to Next Gen 720. These cats pee sitting down, and they probably have girlfriends that pee standing up. So what I don't get is, and I don't have a headset on competitive, so I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. I do have a new joystick, though. Or gamepad, whatever you kids call it. So, but all right, but look, all right. So first things first, if you haven't seen Avengers Infinity War yet, its weekend estimate is out. It has made $250 million. That's the estimate. Now, the actual will come out tomorrow about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, give or take. So that is what's going on, Moshe? So that's the biggest opening weekend in history. If that number holds, if that's the actual, if that holds, then that's the biggest weekend in history. Worldwide, the estimate is $683 million. $683 million. That's an estimate. Again, the actual comes out tomorrow. So just wow. People that went and saw this, like me, I've seen this 3 times now. Wow. I mean, WOW, wow, exclamation point. I did not think I was sitting in a theater. We have actually made history, folks. So congratulations to everybody who sat in their theaters, packed, because it was packed, and watched that movie, whether you were in 3D, whether you went and you saw it in digital, whether you saw it in IMAX 3D, just holy cow. This is not an open podcast, no. So, yeah, I saw it twice. You should have seen the lines in Bangladesh. Somebody I know that lives in Bangladesh showed me their theater. My God, it was a mob scene out there. So, yeah, uncompetitive. I've seen it twice now, and both times was sold out. I mean, this thing, now I don't know if it's going to have legs. It may have been front-loaded. Black Panther balanced out more evenly. That movie came in the top 5 this week. I mean, that's amazing. That movie comes out on video in like 15 more days, Black Panther. So you can't deal with people in theaters. Yeah, I can understand that. It was a crowd. All right. So yeah, but let's get into the discussion here, because first of all, I'm glad everybody's here. There's again, multiple podcasts you all can watch. Big shout out to everybody. Ryan the Professional, shout out to him. Shout out to J-Dub City, Sick Humor, Porter Rock 77. Shout out to Randall Thor, Fatal Mephisto, the real Xbox guys, shout out to Next Gen 720. He's done a couple videos. He's got one going now, I think. So shout out to him. And yeah, shout out to Titanfall Princess. Let me give condolences to Foxy Games UK. He had something happen today and earlier today. So condolences to him. I certainly hope everything's okay. Just shout out to keep your head up, man. It's tough. I can appreciate that. Shout out to Domingo, Dark Cloud. Everybody that's out there just gaming, playing their games. Gamer lives matter. There's people who play their games, So shout out to all those cats. So and also Hard 8 Times has got a video out where he was doing a skit where he called GameStop trying to return a Labo or something like that. It was funny as hell. Go check that video out. One of the funniest videos I've seen. And it was funny. So shout out to One Stop for Gamers, man. Big shout out to him. He's moving on. He's doing some big things. Shout out to Ian Robinson. The Scott calls himself the Scottish terrorist or something like that. The Scottish savage, yeah. So he shout out to him. And big shout out to Lincoln Clay. 670. You all make sure you all are subbed to his channel. Just check his videos out. I like this guy, up and coming YouTuber, just likes to play his games, and go check his content out. And again, provide commentary that's constructive. Okay, please don't go over there and say that it's trash and garbage, because again, we can't improve our channels if you all don't give us some kind of feedback. So Lincoln Clay, he's going to read all the comments. I'm going to address an Infinity War comment somebody left for me at the end of this video about Nebula and stuff like that. So but yeah, I'll try to get back to read it. So what happened to Fox? It's just that he's okay. He's okay. Just somebody that he knew. And but so but shout out to everybody. And so yeah, that would have been man, that's yeah, you got to take care, and we'll just have to keep moving on, keep on fighting. So, but all right, guys, let me just shout out to everybody. Savage, you guys, saw you in the chat. What's happening, brother? Mo Shafe, what's happening? Random guy, what's happening? Appreciate it. Yeah. And I'm gonna try to have Lincoln on this podcast soon. Pretty soon. So, thought Infinity War was trash. Okay, that's fine. So, so, all right, well, let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so look, guys, I've had a form of a video game in my house since 1976. My dad went to Radio Shack and he bought the system with Pong on it. And basically it had like 4 games on it. It had a tennis game on there where it was 2 sticks and a ball that looked like a square and a line. It had a hockey where it had 2 sticks and on each side, and you tried to bounce the ball in. And that's it. Pretty much was it. I moved on from there to then we moved and that's where I am now. And, we got a computer, a Tandy 1000, first computer I ever had. Couldn't believe, it was wow. But, I was playing games on it and stuff like that. Then we moved on. My brother got a Nintendo. I still gamed on PC from 83, 84, all the way up till I turned 21, 22. I bought myself a Sega Genesis. My brother still had a Nintendo. So, we played games like Rygar, Tecmo Bowl, Contra, remember that code, ABA, whatever it was, get the 30-man code. So, we played games like that. I bought a Sega Genesis when I was 21 years old. First thing I bought on my credit card, a Sears card, $2,000 limit, Went to Sears, went to the electronic section, swiped it, paid $163.18 for my Sega Genesis. So, and I bought Madden was out. So I ended up paying like a $218 for it that day. I never thought we would come to a point where the conversation has gotten to a point where if you want exclusive content, whether it be DLC or something like that, you're now being considered by some as being toxic. I don't know. I don't know how wanting exclusive content is toxic. I never thought the conversation would look, and I knew the Xbox community was fucked up. I knew they wore a bunch of skinny jeans and stuff like that. I knew they were just retarded, but I didn't think it would get to this point, and I knew it was bad. Trust me, I've been there since the beginning. And when you have people actively saying, I literally, and I said this in a podcast the other night, I literally had a conversation with the guy in the comment section where he literally said that Insomniac Games, despite Sony, the game Spider-Man being funded by Sony, physically funded, like here's your check, make the game. Despite Sony doing that, this guy said Insomniac Games should have stolen the IP and made that for Xbox as well, because it was unfair for Sony to have this game as an exclusive along with some of the other games. What's happening, Princess? How you doing? So I never thought we would get to a point, and I knew, again, guys, look, I knew it was bad, but I remember I had a Sega Genesis and my friend had a GameCube, and there was no toxic. I don't get that. So I just really, so now wanting an exclusive game makes you toxic. Space Invaders. Yeah, that was only Atari. Yeah, because again, we went from that to the Atari 2600, and then blah blah. We moved, and we still had the Atari when we moved, but we got that computer. I went ham on that computer. Sierra Games, baby. King's Quest 1, 2, and 3. Heroes Quest 1. Just on and on and on. I was a Quest guy. Then I got into flight simulators. Blah blah blah. So but. It's to a point where they're broke. This is a broken community. I'm talking about the Xbox community. I never thought, like I said, we would get to a point where you would have grown people literally saying things like this guy said, actually advocating for another group to steal intellectual property because he feels. All right, let me put it like this. All right. Cloud Imperium Games, I think, SIG, is making Star Citizen. Okay, Star Citizen has a preset requirement that you need on your PC to run the game at the minimum level. Just imagine a group of people saying, well, I should be able to play this game on with an i3 360 GPU and 3 gigabytes of RAM, because it's not fair to me, because I have to go out now and get an i5, at least a 580 and 10 to 12 gigs of RAM, whatever, just to play this game. Okay, that's what these cats are saying. That's what they're saying, is that imagine a bunch of console people just emailing Cloud Imperial Games, just demanding that they make the game for consoles, and that if you don't go ahead and make the game for consoles, you're anti-consumer. You're anti-consumer because of that. So I never thought we would get to this point. I never thought Sony and Nintendo, because Nintendo's got good exclusives too. I don't play them, but we got to recognize greatness for what it is. Okay, So, I mean, I'm not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, but you got to appreciate the greatness of the way they run their organization, not the greatness of the Raiders. Please don't say the greatness of the Raiders. So I mean, I never thought. So we have a group of people, and then look, let me make this clear. This is the people in the Xbox community that wear skinny jeans. They have girlfriends that pee standing up, and they pee sitting down. So it's not the Xbox community. So it is people. They literally, because they got no exclusive games, are now trying to say, well, the exclusive games don't matter. Okay. So, so I never, you're right, uncompetitive. I got a GPU though. Shout out to 901. They're saving up for my CPU now. So you're King Toxic. I got you. But I never thought we would get to this point. I mean, people don't understand what anti-consumerism is. People don't understand basic consumerism, supply and demand. Xbox has made a product that people don't want. Why? Well, I mean, there's plenty because they don't want it. I mean, we can go into a litany of reasons. It costs too damn much. It doesn't do anything that another console will not do. You can play better versions of multiplayer games on PC. I mean, we can go on and on and on. I mean, you can do one of those iPower buys and pay what, like $4.99 or $6.99. Pay another $100 and you get you can play all your games at 60 frames per second for another $100. If you buy a PC, you can still use an Xbox joystick and you still get access to Xbox games, okay? But, and you get to play them on the max level. So, it's scary to me that I never thought, and I know the game that caused this is Horizon Zero Dawn. I know that for a fact. That's not an opinion. Why do I know that? Because all the major Xbox podcasts I've listened to, they don't talk about God of War as much as you think. They talk more about Horizon Zero Dawn. That game broke them, okay? Because they were able to get that game to look the way it looks. And everybody has seen what that game looks like. Even if you are playing that game on a low gambit HDR UHD TV, the game looks stunning. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning. So, but they're able to do that with their first party IP. So you add you have exclusive content coming on 2/3 of the consoles and Xboxes and only one that doesn't have it. Okay, now I've said before, I personally think they should, before they release their games day and day on PC and console, they should hold it from the PC for at least 90 days. That's what I hope they announce. They're supposed to have some big announcements. So let's hope one of the announcements is that they're holding games for 90 days so that the console gamer can get them first. Because these people that bought this console, they're losing their damn minds, people. I mean, they're starting to lose. I mean, it was fun at first, but this is getting to a point where it's just flat out, what do the kids say on the internet? Spooky. I don't know what that means. There's a song called Spooky by Atlantic Rhythm Section. It's a great song, But, these people are saying it's spooky, but I don't know what that means. So forgive me. But when you have, the reason why you have an exclusive is to drive the market. iPhone is exclusive to Apple. Okay, iPhone's exclusive to Apple. That's their phone. That's if you want into their ecosystem, you can enter it with an Apple product, whether it be a Mac, an iPad, or iPhone. Okay, you don't see people beating down the Apple store saying this is anti-consumerism. I shouldn't have to buy an Apple product to have Apple software. You see what I'm saying? I've never, again, I've really never seen anything like this. I mean, people are like, Microsoft hasn't given us a roadmap. Yes, they have. They're going to go, they said they're building what? Cloud-based services so that they can put their games in cloud and give everybody access to them. There's your roadmap. That is your roadmap. I don't understand people saying that, that we got no roadmap with the Xbox. So, Oh, is he dating Titanfall Princess? Well, there it goes. I guess I'll go ahead and hang up my shorts. I had bought Princess a new pet rock and everything. So I guess I'll just go and be depressed. Let me take a swig. One for me, one for my dead homies. Okay. All right. So, but I never thought, and I knew that Horizon Zero Dawn was that's it. Okay, so do not think it was God of War. God of War was the final nail in the coffin. Horizon Zero Dawn is the one that opened up everything, you know. And like I said, to me, I've not beaten God of War yet. Horizon Zero Dawn to me so far is a better game, but I like the stealth and I like the mechanic and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, so, but that's me. That's my preference. So a game with stealth will always take precedent over, but don't get me wrong. Doing those combos on God of War, once you start learning the combos, and I just like pressing buttons to get different things. Once you get that down, it is extremely satisfying. It's like solving it's like playing Tetris, because Tetris plugs in to our incentive to finish things, start something and finish it. So yeah, they're both great games. Yeah, I'm not knocking either one, but I never thought you wanting exclusive content would make. Okay, I just saw Avengers: Infinity War. I did not see anybody protesting the fact that that Batman and Superman aren't in it. Okay, because isn't that anti-consumerism? Because that's, I mean, they're not in it. So, I watched Justice League, which was trash. I mean, it was garbage, but it didn't have Iron Man in it. It didn't have Black Panther in it. Is that anti-consumerism? Why should I have to wait for an Avengers movie or something? How come they just can't team up and fight in one movie? You see what I'm saying? So it's that's what they're saying. And do you notice people, the folks that are doing the most complaining are the ones who don't have exclusive content. Okay, despite at the beginning of the generation in 2013-14, Xbox had more exclusives than Sony did. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. So I don't understand what's going on, Guy Code 17. I don't understand how wanting exclusive content makes you toxic. I mean, somebody's going to have to really break that down to me, because I'm really struggling with that. But I didn't think we would get to this point at all. I mean, this is truly. I mean, you got people talking about how much money Microsoft is making. Well, we know why. If you don't understand why, shout out to all the new subs, by the way. If you don't know why the Microsoft people are talking about how much money Microsoft is making, it's because they're like children jumping up and down saying, look at how much money you're making with Xbox. Therefore, you guys at Microsoft don't have any reason to cancel it. You need to invest more money into it to give us the games that we want. Even though that Microsoft has said 100,000 times, that's not what they're going to be doing. So you know what I'm saying? You know what you're saying? So, oh, hey, yeah, I saw that. All's fair in love and war, but like I said, I'm my pet rock and me. We'll just have to, we'll just have to just have to tip my hat and move on. Like I said, I'm sad. Like I said, I took a swig. So, but I just don't understand how. I mean, you make a product and either people want it or they don't want it. And people don't want this Xbox. Okay. I mean, I'm hearing things like, I got the superior version of multiplayer. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. That's a damn lie. Now, I mean, again, you can be intellectually dishonest on your own podcast, because that's fine. You can have subs that are sub to you because you're being intellectually dishonest, but those people are making a choice to be lied to. You're not going to come on my podcast and lie. Like I said, this whole thing, is, I'll be goddamn if you're going to sit up there and take your dick out on Monday and then play victim on Tuesday. Okay, this is you. This is you all's creation. You all did this to yourselves. There's a song by Creed. I created my own prison. That's what these guys have done. Okay, and they want to pretend like they didn't say this stuff. I keep hearing people say, "Well, this whole generation has been about power." Well, if that's true, and we're still in this generation, the Xbox X is 6 months out of launch, and it has not won an NPD. Facts. It hasn't, and it's the most powerful. So if you are right about the whole power narrative, and you were wrong, but if you were correct, then Xbox X should have won every NPD. I mean, going 100 miles an hour, like Thor going through the Bifrost. Okay, but the reason why it's not, it's still the most powerful console. That did not change. The fact is people didn't want it. I mean, because if you want power, if you want to see, look, guys, I saw Far Cry 5 running at 1440p, 100 frames per second with high settings on a PC. I have never seen anything like it before. So when I hear somebody say I got the superior version of multi-class, I'm like, are you out of your effing mind? No, you don't. It's a lie. So I just don't. I really want somebody to really try to understand. I need to try to understand or explain it to me. How does wanting more exclusives, how does that make you a toxic person? I mean, when did we get to this point? I mean, I guess in a way I should have saw it coming, but you have a group of people trying to tear down. It's like, okay, a game comes out, they immediately say it's been downgraded. Then the developer calls them a liar, so they got to back off that. Then their next step is to go to something called Metacritic, which I have still trying to understand what the hell that is. So you go to Metacritic, then it gets a good score on Metacritic. Okay, so now you're out of excuses. Then the game comes out, it's selling. Now it's well, they've got 80 million consoles in the wild and only 7 million people bought the game. Therefore, the game's a flop. That's where these people are. Okay. And they do podcasts week after week, just lying. And then now the lie is coming down around them, is crashing all around them, and they don't know what to do. I don't know what Xbox's roadmap is. Well, Xbox's roadmap is they're going to do cloud-based gaming, and they're going to put an app on they want an app on everything. I mean, guys, there's 100 million consoles out in people's homes that have been sold that are not Xboxes. Randall Thor, shout out to Randall Thor. He was on Porter Rock 77's podcast in December. This man said, quote, Xbox is going in a direction that a lot of people are not going to like, end quote. Before that, Randall Thor had Worrywart on his podcast, and Worrywart said to him, quote, do you really think a third-party game on the Xbox is going to look better than a first-party game on the PlayStation? End quote. So the writing has been on the wall since the very beginning. Sea of Thieves is trash. Look, I played Sea of Thieves, but here's what I'm going to say about Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is 4K native. That's true. That's real 4K. Horizon Zero Dawn is checkerboard 4K, or as people like to say, fake 4K. Can somebody tell me which game looks better in their opinion? Can somebody tell me which game looks better in their opinion? Okay. Now, one game is a year older. So, that's just the truth. What's up, JD? So, and nobody's over here hating Halo Storm. Don't even go there with me. Okay. Matter of fact, there's a video by Mr. 4K Upscaler where you can see him putting in a regular Blu-ray in the PlayStation Pro and then seeing it upscale to 4K. So why don't you go watch that video, then come back? Okay. I didn't put the link in the description, so that's my fault. So, well, nobody ever sends me messages on Xbox. So you know, because they don't want to get this. What do y'all call it? Smoke in that Forza 3. I mean, I was a few months ago, I was pleading for people to play Forza 3 with me, Horizon. And people are like, well, that's an old game. Nobody wants to play. Then it gets a 4K patch and everybody wants to run back and play and say it's the best looking racing game. Like, no, it's not. Still doesn't look as good as Gran Turismo. It just doesn't. Now, is it a really good game? What's happening on ESPN? Wow. Gary Sanchez destroyed that 0-1 pitch. Damn. Wow. Okay. Shout out to Gary Sanchez. Wow. All right. So, well, why don't you go check that out, Halo Storm, and then get back to us. You will see if you want to see it, the Pro can do 4K upscaling, which means you're going to output at 3840 by 2160p. Go watch Mr. 4K Upscaler. You will clearly see he puts in a John Wick video, and you'll clearly see his Pro starts to upscale the movie to 4K. Now, does it have HDR? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it does play a 4K. It does play the movie in 4K. Now, it's upscale 4K. It's not native 4K. So can we please stop with can the Pro upscale to 4K? Because it can. So, Princess, I'm over here heartbroken. I mean, so here I was at the jewelry store. Shout out to Titanfall Princess. Go check out again Lincoln Clay's interview with Titanfall Princess on Lincoln Clay's channel, Lincoln Clay 670. Go check it out. Go sub to that man because he's all about the truth. So. Yeah, somebody just needs to send me a message on Xbox Live saying hello or something because you all are not on there. I've been on there more than you, and I'm terrible. So, I mean, Amir, I should not be on there more than you guys are. I'm going to be on there actually later on, I think. I'm going to play some Mass Effect 3 later on. So, yeah, I'm offline because I'm here. But thanks for the message. So... It doesn't. No, not with this movie. You do because my understanding again. His video is a year old. So, but he just wanted to show that the Pro, when you have it hooked up to a UHD TV, it will take a 1080p video, Blu-ray video, and output it at 3840 by 2160p, which means it's upscaling to 4K, which is what I said it could do. So, Halo Storm once again, So, it's just like, it's just like when he said all the multi-plat games look better on the Xbox, but yet Digital Foundry has a video calling him a liar. Then he said, oh, well, most of the games do. Well, it's either all of them do or it doesn't. It's either or. It's a conjunction or, what do they say? Conjunction, junction, what's your function? I'm going to get you there if you're very careful. So, but again, guys, I mean, how in the world is shout out to OBJ to Don. How does wanting exclusive content now make you, I mean, we got people, I mean, they got on skinny jeans. I mean, we all know that. So why do these people all of a sudden are now trying to say that exclusives don't matter? I mean, somebody's got to really explain that to me because what makes something different is something that it has exclusively. Okay, I can't go to see the Atlanta Falcons play. Well, if I forget about that, I can't go to see the New York Football Giants play in New York City and get Fall City beer because that's only served in Pittsburgh at Heinz Field. That's it. I can't do it. I can't do what's going on. The real P3's here, Pablo the Third. So, but I don't understand this. It's not even 99% of them, you shill. Damn. So it's not even 99% of them. They tested 11 games, one which was not Mass Effect Andromeda. So they tested them. It's over with. Stop lying. Okay, that's all I'm asking. Stop lying. Glad you're here, bro. But you got to stop the lying. Enjoy your console. I'm enjoying my Xbox. But you got to stop lying. You know, so now remember, uncompetitive, I do not have a headset. I do have this new joystick though, so I might be able to roll. So, you know, but I don't understand. I'm just trying to figure out. Are you all do know what's happened here? Do you see what's happened? I told you all. I told you people what was going to happen. It was you got a group of people that went out and bought the Xbox One X, and now they think they're entitled to play their games plus all these other games because they don't want to get off their couch in their skinny jeans, sashay down to the store, or skip to the store in their skinny jeans and go buy a PlayStation. I mean, I just do not understand. You can play the pro. Well, I mean, you don't need a pro to play God of War. You do know the God of War commercials they're showing that on the base PS4. The base PS4. Yeah, PC renders Xbox One pointless when it comes to multiplats. I mean, look, when I saw that game running at 100 FPS, I didn't know what that was going to look like. You know, like you could just jump in the screen and start shooting people. So, you know, I don't understand that though. Some of the best looking version of a game. Okay, yeah, now understand what come crashing down. It's like, okay, the multi-plat games run better on the PlayStation, therefore more people went out and bought PlayStation. Well, okay, why is Xbox X not outselling PlayStation? I don't understand that. You have to explain that to me. If you were correct about that, the Xbox X should be outselling everything 10-1. They should not be able to keep that thing on the shelf because games like Far Cry, which is a multi-plat game, look better on it does. I mean, it's 4K native on the Xbox. It's like 1700p on the PlayStation. So it looks better on the Xbox, but guess what? It sold more on the PlayStation. What the hell's going on? You know. Oh my God, please don't talk about Donald Trump. I mean, that man slept with a porn star and lied about it. What man has sex unprotected with a porn star? I mean, Donald Trump goes raw and then he lies about it. Man, I wouldn't have lied about that. Man, hell yeah, I did it. You know, you pre-ordered Scorpio in the full knowledge you would only play Forza 7. That's it? You're only playing Forza 7? Okay. Well, that's fine. You know, and yeah, that's the thing. Imagine, all right, Forza 7 is you have to have an Xbox or a Windows device, whatever, to play Forza 7. Imagine a bunch of people going to Microsoft saying, this is anti-consumer. I should be able to play Forza 7 on my PlayStation or on my Nintendo Switch. Okay, I shouldn't have to go buy an Xbox to play Forza 7. I should just be able to play it on my Nintendo Switch. You know, so, I mean, I think that's, I mean, and then because Forza 7 is exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem, that now makes Xbox anti-consumer and they're toxic. Yeah, I understand a competitive buying one game. Look, I'm in your corner, okay? I bought that OG Xbox because of Knights of the Old Republic. I got Knights of the Old Republic home at 1 p.m. Eastern time on a Sunday. I played that sumbitch till 10 o'clock at night. You couldn't play that on the PlayStation at the time. You couldn't play that on PC at the time. You couldn't play that on the Nintendo. I don't know if it was a 64 or GameCube, whatever it was at the time. So it was exclusive to the Xbox, okay? You couldn't play Splinter Cell without an Xbox. You couldn't play, I mean, what else was on an Xbox that I bought at the time? Halo. You couldn't play Halo. I mean, Halo, Knights of the Old Republic, all that stuff was exclusive to the Xbox. Where is the anti-consumerism with that? So, I mean, I just don't understand. I mean, there was nobody at the time. So people were like, hey, you know what? I want to play Knights of the Old Republic. I got to make I'm done with my PlayStation. I've got, I played U.S. Navy SEALs 1 and 2, which was the two of the best games I played. So, yes, Halo Storm, congratulations on that. And you know that because I can't play Republic Commando and or Knights 2 on my PlayStation, That makes Xbox anti-consumer. Microsoft's anti-consumer. I should be able to play that game on whatever I want to play because I'm a millennial, and even though I suck at baseball, I still got a damn trophy because I'm a snot-nosed kid whose parent paid for a glove, and now I've grown up thinking I'm entitled to whatever I want. Get the hell out of here, so you don't recommend. That's the way I feel on competitive. Yeah, and again, I got Splinter Cell, that was exclusive to Xbox. I got Halo, that again exclusive to Xbox. I got Knights of the Old Republic, exclusive. Where was the anti-consumerism chant? Okay, where was the anti-consumerism chant? Do you see what I'm talking about here? Okay, so what made Xbox sell? What made Xbox stand out from PlayStation 2? Well, Xbox was more powerful than PlayStation 2. That's why when these numbnuts run their mouth about power, like, did you forget that the original Xbox was more powerful than PlayStation 1 and 2 combined? Did you forget about that? Shout out to Ian Aguilar for subbing. So appreciate it. So I'm on drugs, yeah. Caffeine. So I'm on caffeine. So, well, that's just it. I mean, I don't mind a Halo Storm or anybody's in the chat, but you're not going to come in here and lie. I mean, you can take that to somewhere else. There's plenty of people you can go and list lie to. Go lie to your girlfriend. Shit fire. So Sony and pro consumers because they provide exclusives for consumers. Yeah, that's it. And the consumer has decided this is what they want. Okay, when I hear people say, well, Sony doesn't have any multi-plat games, fine. They're not lying about that. I don't know any multi-plat games that Sony has that are always online or something like that, but that's not what you buy a PlayStation for. If you want to play online with your friends, you play on PC. That's the ultimate experience. So that's the ultimate experience. So, yeah, your nuts can't fit into skinny jeans. Yeah, well, like I said, these guys are complaining. I mean, I've never seen grown men complain like this in my lifetime. And like I said, I've been playing on some type of gaming device since I was 6 or 7 years old. And I've never seen anything like this before. You know. Oh, yeah, first part. What's FPS mean? First person shooters. Yeah, well, who wants to play that on a effing console? I mean, I'm serious, man. I mean, first party. I mean, the best shooter I've ever played is Duke Nukem on PC. That's it. First party. I mean, shooter. I mean, just go around knocking people out. What else did I play? Forsaken, Descent, first person shooters. Okay. Well, we want a new game every month, damn it. Well, if you have a PlayStation and a PC, you pretty much got one. Killzone, Shadowfall. Yeah, and Guerrilla Games may be working on another Killzone. So who do y'all have PUBG? Y'all. Well, what's a PUBG? A pub is somewhere I go to hit on an Irish girl. So, and get my cheese fries and bacon and a cold stout. So I don't know what a PUBG is. So, I mean, I do know that I do have a Fortnite. I have Fort Pub. I got that. Fort Pub on the PlayStation is free. My understanding is it's behind a paywall on the Xbox. So isn't that anti-consumerism? I'm just asking. Resistance is a great FPS. Okay. I never played Resistance. I'll have to take your word for it. So PUBG not exclusive. Yeah, you're right, Titanfall Princess. It's not exclusive. It's also on PC and on something called a tablet. So I'm not here being funny. I need somebody to explain how wanting exclusive content makes you toxic and nobody has the balls to do it. So, what did I think of Infinity War? Thumbs up. The Infinity War right now is the biggest grossing movie of all time, opening weekend, based on estimates, not on actuals, okay? Actuals come out tomorrow afternoon. So that's right. People can play Fortnite or PUBG if they want to. That's right. So it's only 2018. 4K OLED? No, I've not even looked ahead that as far as when they come out. So Battlegrounds Desert Map is quite good. Oh, okay, cool. Man, as long as if you like it, I love it. So so spoiler alert, PS5 will flop. Okay, well, maybe. Can we wait for it to come out? So so according, shout out to Matt's Gaming. You'll that PS4 may be going into our PS5. I think that thing may be going into pre-production pretty soon. So they deserve trash. I mean, yeah. I mean, look, Xbox is the Justice League right now. Trash. And I like my Xbox. That's the amazing thing. I don't know how I hate Xbox when I've had every version of Xbox ever made. All of them. You know, but I hate the system. And they've had 5 systems, right? I've had all 5. So, you know. So, yeah, I mean, well, Xbox is cool. So, you think they're going to try to bundle VR? All right. We'll have to wait and see. It's Xbox. The Xbox is like Suicide Squad. I actually like Suicide Squad, but I'm in the minority. A lot of people hated that movie. So, but I hated Batman versus Superman, and Justice League was I mean, that was runny nose bad. I mean, it was bad. So why are we talking about? The only thing you all should check about Trump is that he had sex with a porn star and then he lied about it. And again, how do you have sex with a porn star and lie about it? So that's I would not have lied about it. Like, yeah, I knocked the bottom out of that. So my wife gave me a mulligan. So you play fighters, cool. Yeah, super. What have I lied about? What lie did I tell to you? So you lied to me. What did I lie about, man? Again, you gotta be more specific than that. You know, be a man. This is not the skinny jeans show. Take that somewhere else, man. I'm a grown man, so I ain't got no skinny jeans. So at least put down. So yeah, I hate Xbox, even though I've owned all 5 versions of Xbox. I'm over here hating it. You know, I'm going to be playing Forza 3 in about another 30 minutes when I'm hating my Xbox. Get out of here with that BS, man. So, yeah. Well, again, I am not the Messiah. Oh, yes, I am. Boy, that really rubs you all raw, isn't it? Look, I got some cream here if you want some. I am your Messiah. There is none higher. Get over it. So yeah, I know the Xbox has better versions of multi-plats, yet Digital Foundry says that's not true. Halo Storm again. Don't make me pull up the video on you again. I mean, I will do that. So what up, Fatal? What up, Fatal? Well, I would have. That's what I'm saying, Rudy Legends. I mean, the reason why Trump's in trouble with that porn star is because he lied about it. He just said, man, look, yeah, I knocked the bottom out. You know, that's what I'm doing, you know. So, you know, I did it. You know, and he went raw, too. That's why I voted for him, because he goes raw. You know, who don't want a president that just goes raw, you know, because that's what I mean. If I was president, I'd be going raw, too. So, yeah, Corey Massey, there you go. Yeah, yes. Sea of Thieves is straight up trash. All right, look, it wasn't that bad, but you know, I played it and I thought it was just kind of all right. What's going on, 809? But nah, somebody's gonna hit that like button, folks. I don't understand why people are doing. I just never thought we would get to this point. I never thought we would get to this point where exclusive. Did I vote for Trump? Well, who did? Everybody voted for Trump. He goes raw. I'm not going to vote for him again. Like I said, he's either going to resign or be impeached. But I mean, the man goes raw. I mean, what? That's what I don't get. if anything, that's all you need to know about it. Hey, look, he goes raw with porn stars. You know, I'm highly, I'm not jealous of Trump. I'm envious of Trump. So, you know, so you like him too? Yeah, well, I think he's funny. I mean, the man to me has just been nothing but it's been a laugh ever since that guy got up in there. The dude just wakes up. He wakes up on Twitter just mad. I mean, like, how do you get up at 6 a.m. just pissed off all the time? So, yeah, that is funny. So, what's going on? Don't call me Dan. But no, somebody needs to explain to me how exclusive content now makes you toxic. Seriously, I never. I'm serious. I mean, I've never seen anything like this before in my life. I mean, oh my God, you know. So, yeah, well, dude has some mental issues. Yeah, I know. That's what makes him funny. So, you buy any PC in 18, it will give you the best version of multi. Yeah, Corey, I agree. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you want the best version of multi-plat games and you play them on PC, I mean, it doesn't, you may not like playing on PC, but it doesn't change the fact. I mean, look, you can say I'm going to go to the amusement park on Monday because it's not as many people, but they're still going to charge you $50 to go to the amusement park, no matter if there's 1,000 people or there's 150,000. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't change what you're paying, you know. So, well, there was already a war in Syria, and you know, we actually spell Syria wrong. It's not spelled with a Y at all. So that's true. Trump doesn't buy American. So I agree, Impatient Fire. That's I mean, again, I'm in you all's boat on that. Yeah. Pricing's coming down. Xbox is good for watching TV. Oh, okay. Well, bye, Rip. So, yeah, boy, you don't listen. Oh man! Oh, shout out to Yang Yi. So looks like EA, Sony, and Nintendo. Norway's reports that Valve, Sony, and Nintendo they have breached European consumer laws. So, somebody with another Infinity War question. I'm gonna have to get to these. So, oh no, I'm not making fun of Xbox. So there are plenty of people making fun of that. So you can watch Netflix on your old PS4. That's cool. So yeah, don't be sorry, be better. So he's all about that X, yeah. When did I rip? How did I rip on them for resolution, Halo Storm? All I reported was what Digital Foundry said about the resolution. Okay, so get this. The resolution on Xbox One S like Snake, for Wolfenstein 2 was like 890p. Now that's according to Digital Foundry. But yet, how am I ripping on it? I'm not mocking it. So So, I mean, you do realize that Xbox One S has the worst version of all multi-plats, right? So, so yeah, Impatient Fire. Now, Impatient Fire, what was it 810p? Yeah, there you go. So they're correcting me. So appreciate it, guys. Savage and Corey Massey. So it's still, look, I like Wolfenstein, okay? So I don't care if it was 720p. I would have played the hell out of that game. So I was disappointed that it didn't sell as well as it did. I wish it could have done better. So yeah, should have done. Don't be sad, do better, boy. So, but I love Wolfenstein. Like I said, you all know me. I will play Wolfenstein before I play Call of Duty. So Xbox don't care about the S. Well, that's too bad. So yeah. You thought it was garbage, Fatal? Okay, well, I mean, it didn't sell well. So, 500 to go to from 1800 to 4K. I don't understand that. So, so you think Far Cry 5 is garbage? Yeah, it gets repetitive after a while. So does get repetitive after a while. So even the better multiplex, you're still playing garbage. Well, again, power is in the unknown. Play box, yeah. So it does have a custom CPU. I mean, again, I know I've got one. Y'all are talking to me like I don't have one. So, you're gonna have to do better than that. You're gonna have to say, here's what you're lying about. So you just don't get to come on here with your skinny jeans on and say that somebody's lying. So I mean, I understand your girlfriend P standing up and you P sitting down, but you got to be more specific. So you know, so the CPU and the X is trash. That's according to him. So mine works okay. So, so I'm not fat. I'm pleasantly plump. So yeah, yeah, I'm trying to. Thanks a lot. So I'm motivated now. So Sony's a foreign company. Do you know Microsoft's Xbox is made in foreign countries? Do you not care about that? There is not one single Xbox made in the United States. It was conceived in the United States. Just like the PlayStation 4 was conceived in the United States. So Xbox is just better. This guy is doing exactly what I said he'd do. They think Xbox is better because it says Xbox on it. You do know Japan is our ally. So what's wrong with supporting an ally? And I have an Xbox. I mean, you all act like I don't have one. You have to do better, guys. Come on. So do better than this. Do better, boy. You know. So you're not even. I mean, I'm sitting here laughing because you all are acting like I don't have an Xbox. So Xbox is trash. It's not trash. So Xbox does. Microsoft doesn't pay their fair share in taxes. Yeah, because most of their stuff's made overseas. So, so you know, Super, what's wrong, man? What's wrong with you, brother? So, give Super a hug. So, so, yeah. Well, there's gonna be more. Than, well, they're not playing their games. They're over here trolling. So, yeah. So. I wrote Xbox on a piece of cardboard and priced it at 600. Yeah, is that now? Let me ask you all: is the Nintendo Labo selling okay? I've not heard anything, and I'm waiting on people to do unboxing videos and stuff like that. I haven't seen any. So, you know what's coming? Yeah, I cannot wait for a 4K version of Brick Wall to come out. Labo's a flop, really? Wow, wow. So. Should Marvel take a break? Man, Collider just uploaded a ton of video. Oh, is it selling more than Xbox One? Okay, yeah, I'm not for sure. I've not seen a whole lot of unboxings or anything. So, you know, it flopped in Japan. Okay, dang. So, yeah, wait till E3. Yeah, I'm sure. Look, Microsoft, they're going to have a good E3. I don't know what else to say. So, yeah, don't call me Danny. That's a good point. If they're selling cardboard, you're making money, so it can't be flopping. So, And shout out to Screen Junkies. They just uploaded some stuff. So shout out to them. The Beast is very quiet lately. Well, my Xbox X, I mean, I'm about to turn mine on here in a few minutes because nobody can explain exclusive content. All right, so look, I think we can all agree that exclusive content doesn't make you toxic. It's just the people who are doing the complaining, they're the ones who think that it's toxic. So they're the ones, yeah. And again, the ones doing the most complaining don't know, they don't have any exclusive games. I don't get this. So yeah, you know. So Microsoft's been selling us the Labo for years. Yeah. Well, I mean, again, hey, OBJ the Don, you still have your Xbox, right? You still have your Xbox? Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Okay. I do not disagree with that. A lot of people don't realize that though, Fatal, that they at the last 3 years of the 360, they really didn't have a whole lot come out. So, so they got, I mean, they got some good marketing deals though. So they got some good marketing deals. So, but guys, okay, well, it's we've been here an hour and nobody can explain why being exclusive content makes you toxic. So I'm gonna jump on off here and get on some Forza Horizon 3 with Uncompetitive. So I think he sent me an invite. So and I get to break in my new joystick. So but that is it, guy. Let me see if we got some Infinity War questions though. Let's see here what I got here. Well, damn it, I thought there was an Infinity War question here, just a comment. So I'm trying to move it into I don't see the question anymore. Shout out to Mr. Smoky Dog. He's one of the that dude is hilarious, man. So let me go down here. Okay, yeah, let's see here. Shout out to Ian Aguilar. He's a new sub. I love it, people. Let's see here. Let's see what this Infinity War question is. Let's get to it. So, let's see here. How did Nebula make it a Titan? She had to have a stolen ship. Yeah, that's exactly right. Iron Man and Nebula at least had the means to return to Earth. Yeah, it's true too. Except remember, Nebula doesn't know where Earth is. She's never been there. It says we don't know what happened to the dwarf, Wong, or T'Challa's sister. That's true. Captain Marvel will likely rally Ant-Man, Wasp, and Hawkeye together, as well as a theory is that if Hank Pym survives Ant-Man and the Wasp, I reckon the post-credit scene will have Hank Pym disintegrate right before Scott Lang. Oh man, this is a big post. I appreciate this. This is just somebody's theory, okay? This is not spoiler, okay? Let's see here. Well, that was kind of a spoiler. Wasp is mourning the loss of her father. Captain Marvel calls Scott Lang via phone, stating the Avengers and the world need their help. Fireman gets back to Earth. I believe he and Banner can revive Vision somehow. No, the person who's going to help with Vision, I tell you now, is Shuri, because he didn't disintegrate. You don't think the Kree or Skrull can be used? Well, they've already used the Kree, and they said the Skrull will be a big part of what Captain Marvel's doing, as they are tied to Fox. Well, the Kree are not. This is some Marvel stuff. The Skrulls, yeah, that is a question, but they're going to do the Kree Skrull war. So that's so we know. So remember, Nick Fury could have entrusted Captain Marvel with those plans. Captain Marvel likely rallied together Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Banner, Black Widow, War Machine, Ant-Man, Wasp, Hawkeye, Rocket, Nebula, and maybe Vision and Wong. But well, That's actually not bad, but the first group, but remember, Captain Marvel's in space, so I think the first group of people that she is going to get are the Ravengers that didn't disappear. So we need to see an almost broken Tony Stark. I really hope we get an emotional scene between Iron Man and Cap, and Stark will finally reveal the vision that he had during Age of Ultron to the team and break down a little. Well, I think he already did that. Blames himself for Peter's death. Yeah, that is true. He does. Perhaps Captain America reminds him the Avengers wouldn't have existed if it wouldn't have been for him. And Nick Fury states that without Iron Man, without Tony Stark, without the Avengers, there's no stopping Thanos. Yeah, that's legit. Shout out to Pony Loco for that post. That is actually a pretty damn good post. I did enjoy that. I'm glad people liked the movie. It was slamming. Everybody needs to go check that shit out. That shit was fire. So, but all right then, guys, we're gonna get on up off here. I'm gonna jump on this Xbox and try to attempt to play with no headset on. So, because I never invested in a headset. Well, I guess I can put a regular headset in there and it'll work, but I can't talk to them. I cannot talk. So, what about Pepper? Well, we still don't know. Remember, we don't know what happened. So, what will Thanos do now? Well, remember, he said he would rest. Here's what's happened. You all got to understand that when he used the Infinity Gauntlet, he basically changed reality. So he basically changed reality. So, and so the reality is what he wants it to be. And he wanted half of the galaxy to disappear. So that's what we got. That's what we have. So somebody has to take the glove off and wield it differently and say, hey, look, I want this to come back. But I do think Tony Stark will wield the glove. And remember what he wanted. Remember, he said he had a dream that him and Pepper had a kid. So him and Pepper had a kid. So, Thanos the farmer, yeah. So, and that would be what Stark comes home to in Avengers 4. Now, that's just my theory. So, that's just my theory. So, and, spoilers are out of here. Man, y'all are supposed to go see that. I told you on Sunday that, hey, look, I told you, if you hadn't seen it by Sunday, it's free game. It is free smoke on that movie. So, all right, guys, so let me get on up out of here. And I do appreciate you all coming by. Thanks for watching. Just keep playing your games, people. And I'm about to be out of here. The porch light's on, so I'm out of here. I'm going to play some games. Take it easy, guys. Peace.